In the previous episode, we have learned about variables, constants, and keywords. The next logical step would be to combine them to form instructions. However, instead of this, we would write our first C program now. Once we have done that, we would see in detail the instructions that it made use of. The first program is very simple. It prints Hello World. Here we are using CodeBlocks IDE. You can use any IDE you want. The coding process is same. First we will open the CodeBlocks. Then click on the Create New Project. After that, select Console Application from this window. Click Next. Select C. Now in this window, give a title to the project. I am naming it the first program. Next line is to select where you want to save the program. By default, the saving path is in Documents folder. Click Next to proceed. In this window, it has already selected the compiler. Click Finish. Here is the folder where the program is saved. There are two files. The .cbp is CodeBlocks project file and the main.c is source code. Whatever you write will be saved in this file. As this is a C programming source code, the extension is .c. Once you click on the source file, the file will be opened in CodeBlocks. Now, before we continue to understand our first program, we need to understand a few things. This page is the editor where we write our code. Here on the left, it is showing the number of lines written in the program. This lower section, it shows if there is any error in the code while compiling. Form of a C program indicates how it has to be written. There are certain rules about the form of a C program that are applicable to all C programs. Each instruction in the program is written as a separate statement. The statements in a program must appear in the same order in which we wish them to be executed. Blank spaces may be inserted between two words to improve the readability of the statement. All statements should be written in lowercase. Every statement must end with a semicolon. Comments are used in a C program to clarify either the purpose of the program or the purpose of some statement in the program. There are two ways to write a comment. For single line comment, we use // at the start of the comment. For multi-line comments, /* at start and at the end */. On the first line, that #include stdio.h. #include is a preprocessor directive. It is instructing the compiler to include the stdio.h file, that is standard input-output header file. We will learn more about this later in this series. Now int main. Int is indicating the main function is integer type. Main is a function. Function is nothing but a container for a set of statements. In C program, there can be multiple functions. To begin with, we will write only those programs which has only one function. All statements that belong to main are enclosed within a pair of braces. Printf is a ready-made library function which can be used to display the output on the screen. Whatever output we want to be displayed on the screen has to be placed within this printf function. It should be written like this. There has to be a double inverted comma and the desired output should be written within this inverted commas. /n is called newline and it takes the cursor to the next line. It is one of the several escape sequences available in C. We will learn them later in this series. In C programming, return 0 is used to end a function and return the value 0 to the caller. When used in main function, it usually means the program has finished successfully. The operating system receives an exit status of 0, which conventionally indicates success. After writing the program, click on the Compile and Run option on this tab. Here is the output. On the next episode, we will learn how to take input from a user and print that on the screen using scanf. If you want to learn C programming or ethical hacking, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next episode.